Hey, it's Sydney. This is my manga haul for January of 2024. This is the first haul from this year. So excited to get into it. Apologize if my voice is going. I was talking a lot yesterday. But, anyways, let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I'm going to start with the Viz releases that I picked up. So we have Daisy Jealousy, which is a one shot by Agretsu Tanaka, the creator of VRHMB Club. Then we have Like a Butterfly, Volume 4 by Sue Morishita. Next we have Mao, Volume 15 by Rumiko Takahashi. Then we have Komi Can't Communicate, Volume 28. Ignore that. Next is Hunter x Hunter, Volume 37. This came out like a few months ago, but our local store finally got it in. It went out of stock so quickly, like ridiculously quickly. Then next we have Blue Box Volume 8. I can't remember, but I think this is getting an anime soon, and I'm very excited if it does. Then we have VizSig releases. So first of all, we have Boys Abyss Volume 4. Then we have Steel of the Celestial Shadows Volume 1. This is the debut volume of this series. It was a very interesting read. I'll save my opinions for the reading log, though. Then we have Cat Eye Boy, the Perfect Edition, Volume 2. This is the final version, or final volume in the two-volume duology of Cat Eye Boy, which is the latest English series by Kazuo Umez. And lastly, for VizSigs, we have Fist of the North Star, Volume 11. This started the second half of the Fist of the North Star series. I believe there's only going to be 18 volumes total. Now I'm going to start on the Seven Seas releases. First of all, we have Momo the Blood Taker, Volume 7. Then we have Cinderella Closet, Volume 4. Next up is The Princess of Convenient Plot Devices, Volume 4, I believe. Yes. Then we've got Maiden of the Needle, Volume 2. We did finish the Seven Seas, and I'm moving on to the Yen Press now. I just didn't think to mention that for some reason. Next for Yen Press, we have Tokyo Babylon Volume 2. This is the collector's edition with these gorgeous colored, like color schemed volumes. I think the last one was red. Then we have the first volume of the duology, Poetry of Ron. This is by Titan Manga. It's the only Titan Manga volume I have this month. Then we have the final volume of Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. This is the only Udon manga I have this month. Next, we have the Soul Eater Perfect Edition, Volume 13. I think we're getting fairly close to the end of this series. I still haven't read the manga, but I'm waiting till it finishes. Next, we're going to get into the oversized Seven Seas, starting with Who Made Me a Princess, Volume 4. This is 4? Yes. Then we have Soloist in a Cage, Volume 3. This is the final volume of the trilogy, Soloist in a Cage. Originally serialized in Shonen Jump Plus, I think. I think the glare makes it a little difficult to read the details on it. I think that's the last. Yeah. I think. No, this one actually is 17. For some reason, I thought it was Yen Press. We've got My Stepmother and Stepsisters Aren't Wicked, Volume 3. Getting close to caught up in this series, so it's probably going to slow down on releases soon. Then we have The Masterful Cat is Depressed Again Today, Volume 7. Next, we have Twilight Out of Focus, Volume 4. This starts the Kodansha releases. Next, we have Origin 2 by Boichi. Then we've got Shonen Note 6. Shonen Note 6, this is also getting close to an end. This is by the same creator of Our Dreams at Dusk. Next, we have King in Limbo, Volume 1. This is going to be a 3-volume series. There were 6 singles originally in Japan, collected into 3 omnibuses. I know this author has done other stuff in English. I just can't remember what they are at the top of my head. Then we have, lastly, for my releases, In the Clear Moonlit Dusk, Volume 6. And then we get into my partner's releases. Some of these we alternate paying for. Some of these are things I read. Anyways, starting off with the one-shot Love, Kitten, and a Salty Dog. Then we've got Go-Go Loser Ranger, Volume 8, by Negi Haruba, the creator of Quintessential Quintuplets. Next, we have Quality Assurance in Another World, Volume 5. Then there is Gachi Akuda, Volume 1. This is the debut volume of this series. Next up is Even Dogs Go to Another World, Reincarnated Life in Another World with My Beloved Hound, Volume 2. Surprised, I thought we were at 3 by this point. Then we have Crossplay Love, Otaku X Punk, Volume 7. Next is A Cat from Our World and the Forgotten Witch. This is the debut volume of this series. Then we've got Bofuri, Volume 7. We're not sure if the manga is continuing past this point because it looks like we're caught up. Regardless, next we have Solo Leveling, Volume 8 for the graphic novel, or the manhwa. And then we have Bocchi the Rock, Volume 2. Next up is Dead Company, the final volume, Volume 3. This is from the creator of Doubt Judge, Secret. I feel like there's another one, but yeah, Doubt Judge and Secret. And the rest of his releases are Viz. So first of all, we have Tamon's B-Side, Volume 2. Then we've got Helk, Volume 7. Next up is Shoha Shoten, Volume 4. Then we've got Dark Gathering, Volume 5. And next is Dandadan, Volume 6. Then we have Chainsaw Man, Volume 14. And I think this is the last one. Oh no, there's one underneath it. We've got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean, Volume 2. And lastly for him is My Cat is Such a Weirdo, Volume 2. This is a 7 Cs that snuck into the pile somehow. And then we only have a very small amount of series we picked up in January that were not new releases, because I've been trying to save money for the convention that happened recently that I attended. So first of all, we have Super Dimensional Love Gun. This is a one-shot collecting a bunch of Shintaro Kago's one-shots. Then we've got Summer Wars Part 1 and Part 2. This is the manga adaptation of the Mamoru Hosoda, I think. Yeah, I think it's Mamoru Hosoda's film. The only reason I wanted to collect this is because I know about the cute rabbit character, and I don't know. I wanted to see what it's about, because that rabbit's adorable. Then we have Waiting for Spring, Volume 2. Next, we have My Cat is Such a Weirdo, Volume 1. As you can see, he picked up the whole series this month. And lastly, we have My Father is a Unicorn. And this is a one-shot. But yeah, that's everything for January. It was a very slow month comparatively to what it usually is, because, again, I was trying to save money for the convention that just happened recently in beginning of February. So I did spend a pretty good amount at the convention. Gonna have more manga in February for sure to make up for the smaller amount this month. But yeah, thanks to everybody who watched this far and everybody who's checking out this channel and giving it traction. Feel free to talk in the comments, ask me questions, that sort of thing. I'd love to chat with y'all and get some thoughts on how things are done, get some opinions on series. But yeah, regardless, thanks again for watching and for your continued support. So I will talk to y'all in the reading log.